about, like I've been asking all the cast members, it is mainly about Carvd, but it's also about relationships. So can you talk about the dynamic of relationships in this film?
Well, there are a couple who've been together for a long time, Declan and Dolores. We meet them on their honeymoon, so they've just tied the knot, they've made this big commitment, and yet things aren't quite going to plan, not least because of the situation they find themselves in. But I think we slowly realise that they keep missing each other. They're not listening necessarily, or at least Declan definitely isn't listening to Dolores, and so it's very much about couples who maybe have been taking each other for granted, or have been taking the situation they're in for granted, and then how they may not be able to deal with an incredibly absurd and difficult situation when they find themselves in it. Yeah.
I love that. And can you just describe your character?
So I play Declan. He's someone who he wanted to come to this country, this fictional country that our film is set in, rather than a typical sunny holiday beach honeymoon. And he seems to have schooled himself about this country, and he's the kind of person who uses facts to deflect from any difficulty or emotion or anything specifically like that he needs to feel. And I found that fascinating, and I know a lot of people, and I think we're all guilty of it, where we sort of deflect, when we don't want to talk about something, and I just found that very interesting about him as a character. So yeah.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
In the end, everything will be carved in stone.